Hello Leo, first of all I want to apologise that Leo season readings are going up later than I wanted to put them up, so I'm sorry about that. Just ignore any background mess that you can see, like tried to tidy up a little bit, but yeah, it's not going to happen. So today I've lit my sage, so hopefully we'll get some messages come through for Leo season. Happy birthday, by the way, if it's your birthday this month. Well, obviously it's your birthday this month if you're watching this video. It's been a while, forgive me. Okay, I got a new tarot deck for my birthday. So I'm going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot today to get... Oh my goodness, they're flying out of the box already. So I'm going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot. I think my bloody sage has gone out already. And then I'm going to clarify with my Lightseers deck. So, I don't know why I'm explaining all this. It's been a while since I picked up the camera and done any readings for anyone, really. Because I've just had a lot going on. Had a lot going on in my family and I've just been like super stressed and a little bit low. So I wanted to wait until my head was a bit clearer to do this. The Oracle deck that I'm using today is one that I haven't used at all, really, I don't think. It's one that I use for my personal messages, but I felt called to use it today within your messages. So I think I might do Oracle last today. I feel called to just jump straight into tarot. So I'm going to give the cards a good shuffle. Leo, what does Leo need to know for the month of August? Hopefully I'll be able to get this video up before August, but I doubt it. I'm hopeful. I wanted to start these for the beginning of Leo season, which actually started on the 21st of July. So, but things have been so hectic, just haven't been able to do it, so I apologise that they are going up later than I wanted them to. Leo, what does Leo need to know for the month of August? I'm also going to I'm going to read this intuitively. Oh my goodness, is this going to be a love reading? The Lovers has come out straight away. Okay, so I'm gonna do a 9-card spread, but I'm gonna read it intuitively, like I did for my last readings. What does Leo need to know for the month of July? Well, that one flicked out. The 7 of Wands. The Lovers, the 7 of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. What does Leo need to know for the month of August? We have the 10 of Wands. We have the King of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles. What does Leo need to know for the month of August? The Hierophant, the Moon. One more, please. Ooh, the 6 of Cups. Justice on the bottom of the deck, because I don't know why I turned that over, but Justice is on the bottom of the deck. So straight away, this feels like some kind of like reconciliation. We have got the Lovers here along with the 6 of Cups, Justice on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take that as a message because I don't know why I looked at it, because I was only going to pick like 9 cards, but that has just like jumped out at me. So I feel like it resonates. I feel like this month there's going to be some sort of conversation or some sort of truth that comes out, because we have here the King of Swords and the Moon. Okay, so these are not like in order, they didn't come out together, but the King of Swords did flick out with the Eight of Pentacles, and then you had the Hierophant and the Moon flicked out together. The Seven of Wands tells me that you're feeling a little bit guarded, like you feel there's something about a situation that may not feel very trustworthy. You feel a little bit guarded. It's almost like you don't want to let someone fully in, is what I'm picking up. Because with the Ten of Wands, this tells me that you're currently carrying like a lot of burden, or you will be carrying a lot of burden. So this can be like actual burdens that you have in your life, or things that you are putting in the way. So we'll find that out in a minute when I clarify. There's a Queen of Wands here. There feels like, yeah, there feels like there's some sort of conversation going to happen this month that you're going to be able to like put a lot more work and effort into a connection. This is definitely a connection with the Lovers and the Hierophant being here, the Six of Cups, Justice. Yeah, something's going to balance out that has felt unbalanced before. That's what this feels like. I have got a paper cut, a really painful paper cut on my finger, and I don't know how I've done it. I've done it this morning on something, but it's really sore. So bear with me. Okay, can we clarify the Lovers, please? The Lovers is clarified by the Lovers and the Three of Cups. So there may be like a meetup with somebody that you have a connection with. I still feel very strongly that this is some kind of like reconciliation. The Lovers with the Three of Cups is like meeting up with this person, like, so maybe there's going to be like some kind of opportunity to get together, because the Three of Cups can be about celebration, getting together, socializing. So yeah, this feels like you're going to get together with somebody that you have some kind of like romantic connection to. And it feels like there's going to be some sort of conversation that takes place this month. The Seven of Wands, clarify the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, again, is like guarded energy. The Five of Pentacles, you're guarded because you may not be feeling good enough. So the Five of Pentacles, it also always, I can't talk today. It always gives me a sense of like not feeling good enough. So the Five of Pentacles can be financial loss. It's usually to do with financial loss or a lack of finances. This like Five of Pentacles in particular always makes me feel like you just feel like you're not good enough. Or this may be the person on your mind may feel like they're not good enough, and maybe it's them that is guarded. So this could either be you or them, just take it as it resonates. Or there may actually be some sort of like financial challenges, and you feel a little bit like you have your guard up. Maybe you're not like trusting this person. This person may have like taken money from you in the past, or it could just generally be. Let's clarify a little bit further. Why the Five of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands? The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, yeah, I feel like this person that is on your mind, or that you are connecting with or reconnecting with, is everything you could ever wish for. So the Nine of Cups is like wish fulfillment. So this is an energy of like, you want this person, but you feel guarded because you don't feel good enough, or this could be their energy. Yeah, there's a sense of like not feeling good enough, but it's everything that you want. The Queen of Wands, clarify the Queen of Wands. Oh, the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands tells me that you see this person, or this person may see you. Again, flip-flop the energies to however it resonates with you. The Queen of Wands tells me that you have a lot of passion for this person. And the Ten of Pentacles tells me that you want a long-term, stable relationship with this person, with this individual. So this could be like what this conversation is going to take place around. Like, you want to offer this person, or they want to offer you, some kind of like long-term stability within this connection. And it's definitely a romantic connection. I mean, we've got the Lovers here twice. You've got a lot of passion for this person, a lot of fire, a lot of, because the Queen of Wands is just very like passionate. Yeah, there's like a lot of passion for this person. You see them in your future, it looks like. So why the Ten of Wands? Why is the Ten of Wands here? The Four of Swords, because you're healing from something. So you might be healing from some kind of like past relationship, or some kind of like burden that you've been carrying. The Ten of Wands is burdens. You're healing from some sort of burden. King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. Oh, the King of Swords is clarified by the Tower and the Knight of Cups. So this conversation that's going to take place, because let's face it, the King of Swords is someone who has a truth that they want to communicate. So the King of Swords wants to like come out with everything. There's been some sort of sudden realization, because the Tower is like a sudden shake up, like a sudden realization that you have feelings for this person, or this person has feelings for you. The Knight of Cups is like a romantic offer. So yeah, this conversation that is going to take place is gonna, or it could be something that shocks you. You might not be expecting this, or this person might not be expecting this. There's some sort of truth that's going to come out that's going to shock this person, and it's going to be some sort of romantic offer, or shock you. And it's going to be some sort of romantic offer. Yeah, this person, I feel like, or you are finally going to speak your truth about feelings that you may have kept hidden, the Moon. Yeah, this is like a sudden realization, some sort of shocking, something that may have shocked you, or may shock you this month. I don't know why I always speak in the past tense. This is just the way that it comes through. It's because this is like a future forecast. This is like a forecast for the month of August. So it's what's going to take place in August. So I don't know why I always speak in past tense. It's just the way that it like comes through and comes out. So yeah, this could be you or this person, or there's going to be something this month, some kind of like romantic offer that you were not expecting, or some kind of sudden realization that makes you want to speak to this person, speak your truth. Why the Eight of Pentacles? The Page of Cups. You've been thinking, dreaming about this person. You may be thinking about this person quite a lot. This Page of Cups in this deck gives me like this dreamy energy, where you're just constantly having this person on your mind, that you want to put some kind of effort. You want to put more effort into this connection, so that something can grow from it. So the Eight of Pentacles is like putting more effort in, learning a skill, mastering a skill. So this skill could be like mastering your emotions surrounding this connection. It feels like you think about this person a lot, or this person thinks about you a lot. We have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, and then the Hierophant is the next card. So let's find out why the Hierophant is here. Why is the Hierophant here? Clarify the Hierophant. Oh, the Six of Pentacles, but it's come out in reverse. this Hierophant feels like you want like more balance in this connection. So the Hierophant is not like really a card about balance, but I'm just looking at this specific card and it's making me feel like with this Six of Pentacles, it feels like there is something you can give to this person and there is something this person can give to you that is some kind of lesson. But it doesn't feel like a karmic lesson or a karmic connection. This feels like it feels like currently there isn't a equal give and take. Either one of you is giving more than the other person. And so what we want to do is have this Six of Pentacles come out upright and then it's like an equal give and take. However, it's come out reversed. But with this Hierophant, it feels like this person can be, and like yoga and meditation may be specific to somebody because it's really sticking out to me. So this Hierophant, she's like a yoga teacher or a meditation teacher. It feels like there is some kind of lesson, like a spiritual lesson that you can both teach or give to one another. It feels like you would each balance each other out, if that makes sense. I hope this is making sense because that's just the way it's coming through. Is like it feels like there's something both of you have that can be beneficial to each other within like balancing you out and allowing you to like become the person that you were always meant to be. But it's like a really like peaceful energy. Like I'm not picking up anything toxic or karmic or anything like that. It feels like there is like a spiritual lesson that you can each teach one another. I hope that makes sense. Let's find out why the moon is here. Clarify the moon. Clarify the moon. Oh my goodness. The Seven of Cups in reverse feels like some sort of like confusion is coming to an end. The Knight of Wands is like you're going to take action on these emotions that you've had. So because like the moon can be like it can be a card of like hidden emotions, okay? It can be a card of hidden emotions with the Seven of Cups coming out in reverse. So when the Seven of Cups is upright, it's all about like being confused, having too many choices, too many paths to go down and not knowing which one to pick. This feels like you are now at a point, I say now, but this could be like during the month of August, you're going to be at a point where the confusion has ended. You feel like now you can take action on the emotions that you've been like hiding away and concealing. That's what this feels like. So yeah, there's going to be some sort of like action that you take. And there's like no confusion anymore. It feels like some sort of clarity, and I haven't got like a clarity card here. But well, the King of Swords can be someone who brings clarity. So some sort of confusion that you've had for a while now, feels like a long time. There's been some sort of confusion that's been kind of like lingering. But during the month of August, that confusion is gone. There's like some sort of clarity coming. And it allows you to like no longer hide these emotions. You may have had like a lot of like emotions surrounding something, a person, or a situation, some kind of like romantic situation. The Six of Cups. Yeah, you're going to take action on it. The Six of Cups. Okay, the Hanged Man has come out along with the King of Wands. Ooh, and the Six of Swords. So this feels like an energy of like, you've kind of like hung around. So the Hanged Man is like a delayed, it's like a necessary pause, like an actual, like a delay that is divinely orchestrated. That's the only way I can explain this. So with the Six of Cups, something is coming back around. So there's going to be some sort of reconciliation within a connection where with the Hanged Man, you've kind of like held back on it. You've hung around like waiting for signs, or waiting to like gain more information, or waiting for something. King of Wands is Leo season. Okay, so this is you, King of Wands. This is you stepping into your power, because King of Wands represents Leo. This is you stepping into your power, moving away from something that may have been toxic in your past. So Six of Cups can be all to do with the past. So this is you no longer hanging around and holding on to those like heavy emotions or heavy like toxic energy. This thing that you've been healing from, like these burdens that you've been healing from, this is you finally moving away from that, moving into like calmer waters, so that you're able to step into your power and move forward. It feels like moving forward within something, because with the Justice card being here, I'm going to clarify this Justice card as well. Clarify Justice. Clarify Justice. And then I'll get you an Oracle card too. Clarify Justice. Oh my goodness. No way. Oh, and the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay, you are not going to believe this. Death with the Devil. And the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is insane. Clarifying the Justice card. So Justice is all about like things balancing out in your favor. So like if someone has done you wrong, like it's almost like they are going to get their karma. We're also going into like, is it Saturn retrograde, which is a karmic season. It's about people that have wronged you getting their karma. And this is like just amazing. So also the Justice card can be something to do with like law, contracts. So like if you were married, for example, it can be about going through a divorce, or it can be like some sort of legal battle, but the legal battle goes within your favor, for example. And if it is not to do with a legal battle, it is to do with like people that have wronged you getting their karma. And to have this clarified by like death and the devil, this is like a complete transformation of you like not holding on to things that manipulate you or like control your mind. Because the devil, and I hate the devil in this deck, it really creeps me out. So like he just looks like the ultimate manipulator, doesn't he? Like he's got control of this person's mind. So with this coming out with the Death card, it's all about like you having like a complete rebirth. Okay, death, rebirth. It's about you going through a transformation, a karmic, I want to say like karmic transformation, but it's in your favor. Okay, so like everything, all of these burdens that you're healing from or have been healing from, it's like you're finally healing. Because like, how can I explain this? I've been on my own like kind of healing journey, and healing is not linear. Sometimes it feels like you've been working so hard for so long on yourself and recognizing your own shadows, because we all have them. And it feels like you're not getting anywhere sometimes, but this energy feels like you're finally getting somewhere. You're finally walking away. You're finally healing. You're finally able to move forward towards a new direction, a new connection. Because again, this could be a new connection. I did like pick up reconciliation quite strongly, but it could be a connection that you've like had that didn't go anywhere, for example. And this, and with the 8 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, again, it's like moving away from things that no longer serve you. She's walking into the light. She's leaving this behind, and it's hard. So the 8 of Cups is like, it's hard to leave that behind, but where you're going is so much brighter. This, like, where she's going reminds me of the Sun card, and I can see the Sun card in my mind's eye. So like she's leaving something behind, and yes, it's hard. This could be you like leaving parts of yourself behind, and it's hard. But where you're going is going to bring you so much joy and happiness and stability with this like 10 of Pentacles. It's going to bring you so much joy, happiness, and stability that like sooner or later, you're not even going to be thinking about that thing that you left behind. It's going to be like a distant memory that just doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form anymore. So that is crazy. I can't believe the Death card and the Devil came out together to like clarify justice. That's insane. This is like a super good reading. I love it when this happens. I'm going to get you a oracle card from my Wild Woodland deck. I've never used this deck before, but yeah, like I hope this reading helped. There's a lot of energy here. So what was I saying as well about healing? I feel like I didn't get my point across. I might have. My head's like all over the place with my own stuff at the moment as well, so I do apologise. But hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. Yeah, like healing is not linear. Sometimes you take 2 steps forward and 5 steps back. And it's hard. It's really hard. But I think like as long as you are working on yourself, you're recognising these things within yourself, and you're recognising things that no longer resonate with you, that you've got to leave behind, even if it is difficult to do so, that either way, you're moving forward, even if it feels like slow progress. And I always say slow progress is better than no progress. So, but yeah, this month feels really good for you. It feels really good for you, is all I can say. It's like I see lots of healing here, lots of leaving the past in the past and moving forward with like someone or someone that you have a connection with, or it could be like reconciliation. Communication is coming through strongly. Communication and the importance of communicating. Yeah, there's something to do with the importance of communicating, communicating honestly, truthfully. That's the same thing, but it's coming through. Let's get you an oracle card. Leo. What does Leo need to know for the month of August? Grace. Ooh. Let's find out what this says, because I've never had the Grace card come out before. So I'm going to read this from the actual book for you, so you can get an idea of like what it's to do with. But I feel like this is about like giving yourself grace, having grace for yourself. I feel like a lot of the times we can like easily beat ourselves up over things a lot of the time that are out of our control. To find your inner grace is a beautiful thing. It's easy to be quick with a reaction or emotion when you don't agree. If you can move through life with elegance in your heart, then you find true divinity. We all have our moments. Consider today how you may calm the inner emotions. Can you know something, disagree, and smile and walk away without needing to press your point? Simply knowing for yourself is enough for simply knowing for yourself is enough for and your higher self knows, and that's all that should really matter. You don't need to prove a point, especially if others are not ready to hear the truth. Be compassionate to others on a different path to yours. Cultivate peace around you where possible. Know when to hold your back, know when to hold back or when to intervene. Apparently I can't read today either. Wait until your opinion will be appreciated before sharing your wisdom. Reflection. Are you holding on to things that don't really matter? Can you let go and feel lighter? Oh, that's lovely. Okay, I'm going to leave this reading here. I really hope that it helped, and if it resonated with you, please let me know in the comments down below, because it's really helpful if you do, and it will encourage me to read more and like post more. But like currently things in my life have been a little bit hectic, so that's why I'm only doing monthly forecasts currently. I'm hoping to start recording more readings, like little readings here and there, like collective ones that can just go up, but like things are just like all up in the air at the moment. So yeah, again, I apologize for the Leo readings being slightly later than I wanted to post them. There's just been a lot going on in my life, and I've had a little bit of a struggle with my mental health. I've just been feeling like super low. It's mainly because of everything that's going on and like a lack of support and a lack of someone to talk to outside of like my family unit that I can trust, if that makes sense. And so yeah, there's a lot going on, so I apologize for the reading being late, but I hope that it resonates. I hope that you got something from it, and I hope to see you in the next one.